Welcome to Chapter 9 of my Happiness Project. For this chapter, I would like to talk about building my emergency kit to heal my body, mind, and soul. My therapist told me recently, the greatest harm done to other people is done through not knowing how to take care of ourselves, which means #importance of self-love. She asked me to list out the thing that is good for my body, mind, and soul, something that I can do during a moment of crisis or panic attack, something that I can immediately distract myself from the negativity and sadness. So I asked her, what are the difference between the things that is good for the body, mind, and soul? And here's what she answered. She said, if it's good for the body, it is something that makes you feel good externally and physically. Something relating to health, like dancing. Dancing is like an expression of love and joy. And of course, this act also overlaps with the two other areas, which is the mind and the soul. Basically, any physical activity like nature walks, hikes, these are good examples that I have for myself, but at the same time, showers, baths, foot baths, massages, these are also good examples. Something good for the mind, it will be something that makes you feel calm, clear-minded, and basically free you from anxiety. And for me, it is painting, sketching, watching anime, reading manga, any art-related visual things that makes me feel like that. But while realizing what works for me, I also realize what doesn't work for me. Like reading non-manga, non-picture books, it actually stresses me out because I constantly think of how it's going to help me with my writing, which also makes writing another thing that actually makes me feel stressful, and it's not really good for my mind because it makes me more stressed and doesn't clear my mind and give me that sense of calm that I needed. But instead of blaming, criticizing myself for saying, how can I not make this into something that clears my mind, I decided to have compassion for myself, to make myself feel okay that these things that I used to like is not something that helps me to clear my mind. But something that is good for your soul, it is to experience and do things that makes you feel warm internally and feeling the fuzzy feeling of being loved or feeling loving, as one of my chapters have said. And one of the easiest ways to experience this is of course from your loved ones, or from your pets, like me, from my cat Harry, who basically checks on me every day, purrs on me, basically calms me, making me feel so loved, making me appreciate his company, feeling grateful for the affection that he shows. This is the moments where my soul feels nurtured. But there are moments that you don't need to rely on others for this feeling, like food. When you have very good food, that's a kind of way that I feel loved internally and so warm. It's with all the delicious food that I can try. Oh my god. And also being able to share food with others is also an activity that makes me feel loving. I love gasping at having good food and drinks. Those moments just really makes me feel so warm internally. Aside from that, artistic expressions are something that makes me feel love and this warm internal kind of fuzzy kind of feeling. Seeing beautiful artistic works, beautiful cafes, beautiful exhibitions that have really meaningful themes about their culture, the history, something they've drawn out of their soul, showing so much appreciation for their own culture, wanting to share it with you. I get influenced by that, and by seeing it makes me feel good. Also discovering new places, cafes, bookshops, something that I really love to do. Finding these hidden spots around the city. All these make me personally feel really warm and loved. And I find appreciating myself an important thing that is good for my soul. Dressing up, putting on makeup, basically looking in the mirror and feeling good about myself. That is something that is very important and good for my soul. But that's it for now, and I look forward to my next chapter.